What's up, football fans? Coach Kevin Smith with you again for the last of our call sheet one-play breakdowns from the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This one profiling probably the best game of last weekend's divisional contests, with the Kansas City Chiefs knocking off the Buffalo Bills 27-24 in a thrilling game in Buffalo. We're going to look at one play from that contest that really summarizes why this Chiefs offense can be so difficult to stop. A play that on the surface doesn't look that difficult or that complex, but once you start to dive down inside it and look at its nuances, you really get a great appreciation for how Kansas City makes life difficult on opposing defenses. So let's get to it. Okay, here's the play we're looking at. It's a 4-yard touchdown run from Chiefs running back Isaiah Pacheco in the fourth quarter that gives the Chiefs their 27-24 lead. That score would hold up and set the final result. And on the surface, this doesn't look very complex. It looks like an inside run to Pacheco. But again, once we dive in, you'll see that the Chiefs are doing some really creative things here. So let's run it through. Starts with a little bit of a shift to change the strength of the formation, and then like a little counter step by Pacheco, and he hits it right up the gut. And as Pacheco often does, finishes the run physically at the goal line. As we break this thing down, though, look at how it really stresses the Buffalo defense. So it starts with this little shift of strength where you get Mecole Hardman, who all he's going to do is he's going to shift from the right side of the formation into a tight bunch on the left. That's going to force the Bills to change the strength of their defense, or if not change it, then adjust their alignments. You're going to see these second level players bump over. You're going to see the middle linebacker. He'll start gesturing, probably directing coverage. Most likely the Bills are in man-to-man here, and he's now going to have to reconfigure some of the coverages. So just this simple change of strength requires Buffalo to communicate properly and really begin to reassess the formation and the situation that Kansas City is presenting them. So watch it here. Hardman flips over. Watch the linebackers. Watch the second level guys bump. They're gesturing. They're communicating. They're talking about what's going on. And then here's the play. Pacheco stepping to his right to receive the handoff and then sort of countering back. Again, we'll watch this as it develops. Hardman over, Pacheco counter step, and all the way back. It's not just the change of strength, however, that makes this play really interesting and really challenging for the Bills. So Hardman obviously flips over, but now watch what else is going on here. So here's tight end Noah Gray. He's going to come across the formation and kick the backside edge. Meanwhile, Hardman, who's just flipped from right to left, he's going to run sort of an orbit path behind Patrick Mahomes, suggesting that maybe this could be some sort of reverse. And Pacheco, lined up to Mahomes' left, is going to hard counter step to his right. And all of that cross action is going to have a significant effect on the second level player for the Bills, because while all the backfield action's going to the right, all the line action is going to the left. You're going to see all of these Kansas City blockers work back to the left. And this is going to create a really difficult read for Buffalo, as the Bills are forced to cross-read the play, right? Cross-read means when you've got blockers moving in one direction and backfield action going in the opposite direction, and it really sort of muddies the read for the linebackers and slows them down. In particular, watch the Mike linebacker here, number 25, Terrell Dodson, right? Really lined up right here in the middle of the formation. He's going to get blocked without ever being blocked. And by that, I mean, as Kansas City's backfield action, right, as we get all this from the Chiefs, all of this action moving to the right, Dodson's going to flow with it. He's actually going to fly over the top. There's not a single Kansas City blocker that's going to lay a glove on him. He's just going to block himself by running himself out of the play. And as he does that, right, that Pacheco is going to receive the handoff, and then he's going to counter step back and work in the opposite direction. Dodson will be gone. So part of the reason that Pacheco is really untouched until he gets to the goal line and powers through contact is going to be the combination of Chiefs blockers covering up Bills defenders and Dodson being influenced by all that backfield action and running himself out of the play. So again, watch Dodson as this play develops. Look how aggressively he flows. Nobody lays a hand on him, and he's taken himself out of the play. He's essentially blocked himself one more time, right? Watch all the backfield action go right. Pacheco counter step, and he just has to run through the safety at the goal line for the touchdown. From the end zone view, man, you get a great look at it, right? Watch all the Kansas City blockers go this way. Okay, all the blockers going that way. You're going to get now, here comes the tight end back across. You'll see Hardeman going this way. You'll see Pacheco go this way, right? I mean, man, all that cross flow is really, really difficult. Here's Dodson right here. He's going to go flying over the top. Just again, no real easy read for any of the defenders. It neutralizes them, and it allows Pacheco really to get ahead of steam as he counters back and moves downhill. Watch the effect here. And then boom, right through contact at the end, man. One more time. Again, this is a thing of beauty, right? Just how do you create schemes, right? This is really modern offense. How do you create schemes that are easy on your guys but hard on the defense? This is a simple inside zone blocking scheme. Nothing overly complicated about the blocking scheme. All the guys up front are doing is blocking inside zone to their left. But the smoke and mirrors from the backfield makes it really, really tough on the defense. And then, of course, when you got guys who can finish plays, like Creed Humphrey. Watch Creed Humphrey, the center. Watch Creed. I mean, it's hard to see him right here because Patrick Mahomes is obstructing the view. Watch him finish the block on the second level here as Humphreys climbs and buries Buffalo's linebacker. Obviously, that makes life a lot easier, too, when your blockers finish blocks like this. Watch Humphreys drive his feet and then, boom, pancake right at the end. That's finishing a block. I did a video preview a couple weeks ago when the Steelers played the Bills in the wild card round. And I said, man, the key to success for the Steelers in that game will be to slow down Buffalo's fast defense. And how do you slow them down? You misdirect them. You give them smoke and mirrors to think about. You play with the reads that the linebackers have. And that's really what Kansas City has done here. And obviously it had tremendous success in that 27-24 victory. So it's Reed and Mahomes moving on once again to their sixth straight AFC championship game. And it's Josh Allen and the Bills heading home in excruciating fashion. Another heartbreaker for Buffalo. If you want to hear more about that, by the way, check out my Call Sheet podcast this week when we talk about what it's like to be the fan of a perennially tormented franchise. My college roommate, Wayne Mazzoni, a lifelong Jets fan, will be on to talk about what it's like to root for a team that always seems to break your heart. And I guess, I don't know, maybe Buffalo fans don't want to hear that one, but it's certainly an interesting topic these days. So next week, man, we'll have some breakdown of the conference championship games. That'll be exciting to watch. So tune in then. This has been Kevin Smith with another one play call sheet breakdown. Take care.